welcome back, guys. This is gonna be the new rebuild for now while there's a hold up on the GTR. It's a 2018 BMW M3. This was my daily car until it got wrecked into, so we're gonna go ahead and get it rebuilt and bring it back to 100%. All right, so got the front bumper taken off. Obviously the fender's coming off because that's damaged. The front rim had a little bit of damage on it, just on the outside rim part. That'll get repaired. This side intercooler radiator auxiliary is it's all beat up, all bent in. The brackets are broken on it. That's going to be getting replaced, and we have a new headlight bracket that goes right here. Everything else is pretty good. This headlight we're going to be taking off, repairing the tabs with it, but nothing else got damaged. I'm going to go ahead and take this wheel off just so we can take this inner fender lining off. This one was, you can see, it was completely torn up, ripped up, and then we'll go ahead and get the fender taken off and start taking some of these small parts off. All right, so I went ahead, got the intake taken out because it was in the way of this side headlight bracket. Got it unscrewed from the hood hinge, and it just slides right out. Well, it should slide right out, but I need two hands for this, so I'll be right back. All right, so got this bracket out. It's pretty bent up. I got a brand new one in, so this one's just gonna go to the trash. We're gonna go ahead and get this side radiator taken off. Just inspects everything, make sure nothing else is damaged over here, and then we're gonna move on to this side to get this headlight taken off and get the headlight repaired and get this fender liner taken off as well because it's done. All right, so got everything taken apart on this side, the headlight, the inner fender lining, the wheel, just because it was in the way. There's no damage on this side besides the headlight. The bumper brackets did get broken off. We'll have a new bumper brackets to go with it. Here's part of the tab for the headlight that's there, and actually this one right here too. But that'll get repaired. Everything's good to go on this side as well. Got everything taken apart. Still have to disconnect this one. It's gonna be a little challenge because this got smushed right here, but we'll get it disconnected, pinch the line so no radiator fluid leaks out. But here are the parts. This headlight's good. I'll just repair one tab on it, and then here's a front bumper. We'll be getting a new one, but we still have the grills and everything from this one. So I went ahead and clamped off one of the hoses, trying to minimize as much coolant being spilled. Got this top one unhooked. This was the one I was mostly worried about. Gonna let it drain for a little bit, and I'm gonna grab the new one and replace it right away. All right, so I was able to get it swapped out with the new one. It was a little hard to record because I didn't want to make a mess and drip everywhere, but this one is still full of coolant. I'm gonna drop the car a little lower, get a funnel, and then just pour the rest of this coolant back into the tank. It's completely full, so this one's completely empty, so it'll just fill it back up and we'll bleed the coolant system. Okay, so I got both of it has two coolant tanks. I've got it both opened up. I'm gonna monitor the level on both of them. Cool thing about these is it has electric pump, so It bleeds it by itself. You just got to do a few steps and it'll bleed the whole coolant system by itself. Okay, so cool thing about these is how you bleed the system is you make sure this is on the low beam setting, the lights. You take the temperature, turn on to the fullest setting, onto the lowest blowing level, and you hold the gas pedal for 10 seconds and should automatically start. I know it's a little hard to hear, but if you listen closely, you can actually hear the coolant going through the whole system and it's being bled through. All right, so got the system all bled through, put the two caps back on. It has two separate tanks, one's for the intercoolers, one's for the radiators. Bled it twice just to be sure and safe, and sorry later on. Now, these are a few parts that have showed up so far. This is the headlight bracket, here's the horn in this one, and here's the front reinforcement bar. We're gonna go ahead and get those installed, as I mean, those don't take much time to get them installed and everything like that. Got this headlight bracket all installed. Got all the bolts in, the top bolts are all placed in. I'm gonna go ahead and run the intake back to its original spot, and after that we're gonna go ahead and do the reinforcement bar. Okay, well that kind of sums it up for today. We don't really have any more parts, so got the front reinforcement bar installed already. Made sure all the bolts and everything was all secure. On this side, went ahead and installed the horn, this headlight bracket, a new secondary radiator. Everything's all hooked up, bolted up, system bled through, and we're just kind of really waiting for front bumper to come in and the right fender. And then I do have new pigtails to fix some of these right here. All right, guys, so this is basically it for this video. We got as far as we could for today. We don't have any more parts or anything like that. So I went ahead and took off all four wheels, and I'll show you why in a second, because we need to get the tires replaced on them because they're a little weird. Could be from drifting, most likely from drifting, but we got a new set of wheels going on waiting to be put on. So, but anyways, stay tuned. Thank you for watching.